Well, well, well. Look, look what the cat dragged in. Am I right? Hello, everybody. Hi, hi, hi. Welcome to the program. Let's hear that applause one more time. Oh, there's a now.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Wow.
Thank you
Whew.
so
I
much.
was like, where's
Thanks.
the audience?
Right. Hello. It is me. We are live. We are doing this for the very first time. It's Ross here, joined by, of course, Nikki Boyer
Bonjour.
and Mr.
Aw,
Malone.
hello.
Oh God, look at this. We have so many buttons. If you saw how many screens,
Buttons.
so many screens on our computers right now. We are live across the globe. I'm in New York City, and Nicole Boyer
I'm in
is
Kiki,
in
La Quinta,
La Quinta in
California.
Palm Springs area. Mr. Malone is in Burbank. Did I say? And where am I saying? I'm in New York, and
New
we
York.
are live. We are live on Instagram across the globe. Who needs a fancy satellite truck? You know, like CNN's got a big satellite truck with a thing on top of it. We don't need that. We have Sergio in the booth and J Rod screening your Zooms, if you will. So, a big thanks to our production team. But here's the deal I want to let
Love
everybody know.
them.
So, there is a big team, there's a lot going on. I'll explain it all.
You guys, I feel like we just have to, can we have a moment? Like,
Yeah.
can we just breathe and take this in? Like, we're here and we're
The
together.
gang's back together.
Well, some context for people who don't know. They may not not know the history here, but Nikki
No, I just
Malone
mean
and I
alive.
understood with everything going on. Yeah, that part's good.
Right?
So Nikki Malone and I did a podcast together called Straight Talk with other friends of ours. We did that for what, like 8 years, 8.5 years, a hot
75, I think 75 years.
450 episodes. We ended it
The wild.
2 years ago or something. When was that?
Was it 2 years
Two
I
ago?
years,
don't
I think
even
it was.
remember. Was it really?
Was
Three?
I there? Anyway,
When did we end that?
the point is, life went on. We did that show, and then I reached out to them about 2 months ago, and I was like, I miss you all. I want to have fun. I miss my friends. I want to like see you. I want to talk to the
Oh.
audience. I want to do this.
Yeah.
And we thought, well, what will happen if we got the gang back together? Well,
What did we do?
what will happen? And you said yes. Remember? Remember?
We did.
Yes. But how did you come up with the idea of a confession show? Confessional show.
Well, I thought about I want to hang with you guys, and what makes us laugh is telling stories, right? Hearing
True.
stories. How can because I missed you too, and then I missed the connection with the audience. So I thought, how could I get all of us back together? This was my best idea. You know what I mean? To like have it be the three of us. Open it up to everybody, which we will be doing coming up. People are watching live on YouTube. I kind of feel
Yeah.
like I have to explain what this is to
I
everybody.
think
Is
you
that
do. I
okay?
think that's good. I think it's like the first day of school when the teacher's like, okay, here's the syllabus.
Yeah.
Sit down,
Um,
shut up.
Number one, who we
Nikki.
don't
Wow.
So
number one,
harsh.
we don't know what's going to happen today. I know that I'll be there. Well, I'm like 60% sure I'm going to be here. Nikki and Malone are going to be here, and the audience will be here in many different forms. Some people are just watching us live right now. Some people will be screening in, zooming in. You can go to our Instagram, which is Hello Ross Pod. If you click on the links, there's a link to watch live if you want to, and there's a link to join the Zoom. Understood? So we'll be picking up on calls shortly. This is about confessing. So I have a confession ready to go. Nikki Malone does as well. We'll be spinning the wheel to see which one of us is going to be confessing.
Ooh, there's a wheel?
A
Yeah.
wheel.
Oh, yeah. And it's a really big deal.
Wagon wheel Watusi.
Waggo. Oh, Malone, did you just quote a share? Is that the
I
first
did.
share
It's the
quote?
first share quote.
Snap out of it.
So now we have a lot of sound effects. If you know that, okay.
That
I
is so gay.
thank you. There's a lot from our old show Straight Talk that we're bringing in here. We're only, we can't be brand new versions of ourselves. So, I do have a lot of straight talk isms we're going to be bringing through, sound effects included. Uh, okay, so here's my thought, guys.
What?
We're making this up as we go along.
Well, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to make a confession first? Do we want to establish what the show is first? Do we
Okay.
want to talk to each other? Do you want to catch up? Like, I know what
Okay.
you've been doing. Do you want to catch up to the audience? Do you want to tell them how you've been doing?
I have an idea.
Go.
I think we lead by example. So I
Mm.
think we do confession first. We spin the wheel, do confession, and then we can catch up. But I feel like we always catch up through a story anyway. So maybe we lead by example. I don't know. That's my thought. That's my vote. Malone?
I think that's great. I love
Okay.
that because it's kind of opening it all up.
Okay. So, well, here's an example. Okay, before we get to one of our confessions, and a reminder that if you want to zoom in, everybody go to the link is in the chat room. I think zoom there. You'll talk to J Rod, who will tell you what you need to know. You'll come in live and confess to us and talk to us. But before we get to one of our confessions, I was wondering what. So I already have a listener confession, and it illustrates how the listeners have our backs. Would you mind if I played for you?
Oh no, that's good. That's
yeah,
like setting the
that's good.
stage.
Exactly. So
Mhm.
and these confessions can be anything. They can be sexual, they can be grody, they can be that you didn't get charged for something in the bottom of your cart at Home Goods, which I those are so
Oh yeah.
I love
okay.
I feel
It
like
can even
that's
be boring. They
yeah,
can be
more.
boring.
We listen.
Oh,
We are
'Cause
not going
boring
to
is
judge
funny.
your confessions. This is a no
No,
judge zone. But if you say
absolutely.
or do something that's like harmful or creepy or weird, you will get flushed,
Well, yeah,
right?
and that's the thing is because we carry around all this guilt and this shame, we're judging ourselves, and we're not going to judge you. So if you come here and confess something, we
Absolutely,
will flush your guilt, okay?
flush it.
Oh, that's
Oh wait,
rich.
but what do we do if it's weird? Like when if it gets weird and creepy, what's
Yeah.
that sound effect?
Not, excuse me, hold on. Let this
Yeah,
go down the drain.
that's a big
Yeah,
ass.
that's a long
That's
one.
a
That's long.
flush.
Well, it was a big story. If it's weird, even better. Now, listen, we have to
Mhm.
have each other's back. I know that the listeners have our back. When we were
Okay.
doing Straight Talk, listener Victor was a big listener on the program. He wanted to be our very first confession here on the show, and I know they have our back. If anything, don't you think the listeners are right there with us, rooting for us, so they have our back no matter what? Am I right?
Absolutely.
I believe
Okay.
so.
So here with the very first, oh my gosh, the very first confession. Can you believe this? This is it.
It's a big moment.
Okay, here it is. Our
Much.
first confession is listener Victor. No, I'm so sorry. It is actually listener anonymous.
Oh, sorry.
Oh.
Hi, dear beers. Hi, Ross. Hi, Malone. Hi, Nikki. Hi, everyone. I would like to remain anonymous, please, so you
Understood.
can refer to me as
Understood.
Listener Anonymous.
Okay.
I have a lot of confessions, but let's start with so on January 2024, I went to Puerto Vallarta for my birthday. Mr. Malone actually helped me with this. So, hi, Mr. Malone. You're the best. Love you so much.
Aw.
Okay. Still in Puerto Vallarta. It's my last day, and I was chatting with this guy on Grinder. Okay, on Grinder, you have the option to include your social media. So my Instagram is included on there. The guy started following me, and he's looking at my pictures, looking at my selfies, and then he like scrolled, and then he saw that I used to be connected with another Ross Matthews podcast.
Straight Talk. Yes.
We meet that evening, and then he's like, so I looked in your Instagram, I see that you know Ross Matthews. And I was like, yes, oh my god, I love Ross Matthews so much. He's so hilarious, he's the best. And this guy, he was like, I hate Ross Matthews. I was like, what? He's like, I don't like Ross Matthews. And I was like, sir, stop, that's not nice.
Well-
Sir, stop it right now.
Good for you, listener
He
anonymous.
stopped. We cuddled in bed, and then I started sucking his dick. Okay, thanks, guys.
Oh,
Love you all so
wow.
much. I love this new podcast. Can't wait to hear everyone's confessions. I love you all. Bye. Love you.
Goodbye, LV. That's almost offensive because
Wait.
the guy didn't like you.
Wait,
We
so
still went
He
on
told
with it.
him. He
Well-
showed him.
thank you, listener. Thank you, listener anonymous.
So-
Okay.
Talk about having your back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
But
Nikki.
no shame.
Okay,
Listener
thank you.
anonymous.
I feel the
you.
love. Listen, the listeners know no matter what, we love them. We do not shame. I want to. Can we flush? It sounded like listener anonymous was really torn up with guilt about
Yeah, I
that. So
I heard it in his voice
Yeah,
and
flush
his
it.
soul. Yeah, we're gonna
Bye,
let that
listener
go.
anonymous. Thank you so much.
Oh,
Thank
you
you.
know, before we get to confessions, I do have to say,
Good times.
isn't that wonderful to kick the show off?
So
With
nice.
support like that?
Can we
It's a
make the
beautiful
flush
sound.
shorter? That's so long.
Buy a new
Long.
toilet, Nikki. Sorry, my toilet is so thorough. So here's something
Is it a
else.
black toilet? I think it might be a black
There you go.
toilet.
I don't like a black toilet because you don't know what's hiding in there. I've been very
Yeah.
bold and I'll be really on the front lines, kind of brave about that confession. But I'll tell you this. Listener Anonymous did make a mention in something. Can I bring this up? Because this has been a point of contention among us
Mhm.
before starting the show.
Oh,
So on Straight Talk, we called the listeners Straight Talkers.
right.
And on this show, I pitched that because it's How Dare You, I pitched that we call the listeners Dare Bears with a little salute. You know, and if you're listening to the podcast version of this, which will be out whenever soon, or you can just watch it on YouTube.
Right,
It's
we
all
do.
free. It's like a salute with a very limp wrist. Like you have to raise your arm high, limp the
Oh.
wrist, and it's a Dare Bear salute.
Got it.
And I thought, how cute to call the listeners Dare Bears. I shared that with you two. I was met with radio silence from Nikki and utter contempt from Malone. Now, Malone, you are not a negative person. You don't.
No.
Your experience isn't to be a human roadblock. That's not what you. It's not who you
No.
are.
No, but Dare Bears. I mean, come on, Ross. That is so bad. Let me just say that these names have to come organically, naturally. Did you come up with Straight Talkers? That just kind of naturally happened organically, right?
Yeah, but so did Dare Bear. I was sitting there and
I was going to
and-
say,
but
it,
you
but it
came
came
up with it.
naturally. Right.
But to
I had
him,
nothing to did nothing. The universe sent it to me in my head.
you know, you should push a Dare Bear. It's just too much, and I get it confused with Care Bear.
Well,
Oh,
now
I just want to
like
say
how
in the
you.
chat, we do have people weighing in on this. People saying, like Trish says, Team Nikki and Malone on this one.
Thank you. I like that.
Amanda says she likes Dare.
Dare
Okay,
Bear.
looking at 50-50 here. Oh,
It's
Now
too
I do
pure.
have to say I like how Malone says it. Did you
Dare
hear him?
Bear.
Well, now he doesn't know. I actually listened to this. This is Malone saying Dare Bear.
I'm just a Will Dare Bear.
Okay. Now, does that at all make anyone love it more? Is there
One
anyone
more
that
time. Nikki,
I'm just a Will Dare Bear.
Okay.
Nikki, you say
It
it.
makes me like you said it, or in
Yeah,
the way that
like
I.
me.
I'm just a Will Dare Bear. I
I'm
can't.
just a Will Dare Bear.
I don't hate it.
I hate it so much that I'm starting to like it. Ugh.
Oh my God! Guess this just in.
God, exciting.
Dare Bear's official.
I'm just a Will Dare Bear.
It is until we think of something better, and
Okay.
you're welcome. Thank
Will.
you to the universe.
Will
I have
Dare
nothing
Bear.
to do with it.
Fine. I mean, it's fine. We have to fill it with something.
Yeah.
Dare Bear. Dare
So,
Bear.
I wonder who's going to be our first.
Dare Bear.
I wonder who's going to be our first official Dare Bear, and who's going to Zoom.
You say it really good. Oh my God, say it again because it sounds like Baby Ross. Dare Bear. You just but you went.
Dare Bear.
Oh, now it's done. We're done. We're in.
Yeah,
We're
it's
in.
good now. Now I like it.
Now you like it.
Yeah, because the way you said it. Dare Bear.
Dare Bear.
I'm just a Will Dare Bear.
Why do we have that audio of you saying
Oh.
that? Why are you saying that like that?
I know that's right.
Yes. Dare Bear.
I'm so mad right now, but I love it. Whatever.
So I
Okay.
wonder who's going to be our very first Dare Bear, who's going to come in
Yeah.
here and do the Zoom because no one's doing it yet, and I'm afraid that people are afraid.
Wait, hold on.
No one. Wait.
Let's have a real moment. No one's in the waiting room to do a confession live via Zoom?
No one is
the
in there.
I love
You're
it. I
lying
think
to
that's
me.
so funny.
There's supposed to be a chat room, and they'll Jay, Rod, or Sergio. our
You can be
producers, would say-
anonymous. You can come on and not be on camera, right? You could be just
Yes, of
audio
course.
only.
Of course.
It's hard. It's hard for people to confess. I think it's a hard
Well,
thing for them.
Listener Anonymous did it. I wonder if one of
True.
us could be an
Mhm,
example. So I hate to put us on the line here or on the spot, but I'm going to. I have constructed a large very expensive. It's just off camera. You can't see it. It's right over there. Humongous wheel. Like, the end of what's that show called Price is Right? And they spin the
yeah,
wheel.
but when you have to lift up and pull it down with all the
Yeah.
might.
That it looks small. If you've ever been to London and seen the London Eye or Ferris
God.
wheel or something, it's big. It's really big. I wish you could see it, but I can't.
It's
turn my
all in your
computer.
Ross's
it's
big
all in your
wheel.
house in New York. That's
Yeah, it's right over there. But
unreal.
I know.
Wow.
But anyway, it'd be too hard to turn my computer. But on this giant wheel are three faces. One of me, one of Nikki Boyer, and one of
Mhm.
Malone. And so I'm going to spin the wheel. Now, wherever this lands, I'm going to stretch.
I'm nervous.
Let me
I know,
leave.
me too. Big money. Come on, big money.
Who's
No
gonna
way
be
I'm
the Dale Bell?
Big money.
It's a jelly wheelchair bear. I'm just a wheelchair bear.
Malone, you're in trouble, by the way, because you just
God.
solidified it all.
Oh.
Who is it?
It landed on Malone.
Oh my God.
Malone,
Oh my
are you
God.
prepared to be a Dale Bell? Are you going
I-
to be the first one?
Oh my God. What an honor. I do have a confession.
Okay.
I do
well,
have one prepped.
Okay.
Well, Malone.
I'm kind of nervous. You never know what's going to come out of Malone's mouth.
Okay, Malone, and we're gonna flush your guilt. For started, this is how you do a confession on this show. Just so everybody knows, you start it by saying, "Hello, my name is," and I swear on blank that what I'm about to tell you is true.
I
Now,
gotta
whatever
write this
that
down.
blank is, it can be. I can swear to God. You can say, like, I would swear on Diane Keaton that what I'm going to tell you is true. And then that way, and when you say my name is, you can give a fake name, you can give fake look. We don't care who you are, but you have to swear in something important to you. So Malone, as our
A
very
lot to
first,
remember.
whatever, as our very, God, as our very first Zibu, I want you to begin.
Okay.
Take the Dow Bow oath.
Okay, so I have to say, okay, so I say,
My name
is Malone.
Nice
And-
one.
How dare you?
How dare you?
And what's the
Yeah,
next part of it
well,
I have to say?
I swear
Something-
on blah blah blah
Listen.
that
Yeah, bow.
no.
Listen,
I
can
hear it.
veto that immediately.
Will Dare Bear.
No, I veto that. We're sorry. We're not doing
Whittle.
Dale. No.
Listen, but Nikki, it's in the song.
I
Widow
just farted.
Malone.
Yes. I swear on Cher.
Oh. Whoa.
Wow.
Is that I don't know the exact words what we're supposed to say.
Wow.
We should call it Share Bears. Share
Oh, yeah,
Bears.
Cher Bear's cute. Cher
Yeah,
Bear.
welcome to Share Bear.
Oh my God.
Nikki.
Snap out of it.
Okay, come on. You say, my name is Malone, and I swear on Shale Bell that what I'm going to confess is true. So, no, that was how you do it. Teach everyone how to do it, Malone. Go.
I already forgot. I'm old, Ross. I really did forget.
Well done.
I
Go
swear
for it.
on, I don't even know. Let me just get to it. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
We've been
Go.
ready for like, yes.
Nikki, please. Okay, so all right. I got to give you a little backstory, okay? So in 2018, my home burned down from a fire here in California.
Laughing. Oh
Oh,
my
this
God, I
is
didn't
kinda
know that's
serious.
where
This
you
is
were
a little serious.
starting.
Because I just want to.
Sorry,
I have
did
to
not
start way back. I have to go that far back. So
Okay.
my home burned down. I now see the grace in the fire and how it all worked out for me. And I'm very grateful. And my thoughts are with everyone here in LA that has been affected by the fires. And if you can donate to redcross.org, that's a great organization to donate to.
Yes.
Anyway, I think about these people every day.
I
I
bet
don't want
you
it to be
do.
about me. It's about them. Anyway, so my home burned down in 2018. After it burned down, I stayed in friends' homes. They opened up their homes for me and I stayed with them.
Oh, yeah.
Then I found this glorious apartment, which Ross Matthews helped me find. From
And
the goodness of
negotiate.
his heart.
I not only I find it, but I
Yes.
negotiated the rent. I did his
Thank
rental
you.
package. I did it all.
It
He
was
really
such
did.
a beautiful moment. Yes.
A beautiful moment. And I love this apartment. And so when I moved in, I didn't have anything. So I had to start from the scratch, right? But I just wanted the basics because I was in a place of trauma. I couldn't
Mhm.
think of buying anything because everything that burnt down, like it meant something to me. I didn't want to just buy
Yeah.
things to buy them, right? But Ross really wanted me to buy things. Like he wanted me to buy a chair,
Yes. Throw pillows.
throw pillows. And then one day he took me to Target and made me buy a mirror. Now, this is
Yes.
where it started to shift because then it turned into it felt like you were bullying me into buying the mirror because I was in trauma. I'm in trauma. I'm not thinking straight, right? It's only 4 months after I lose
So hold
everything in
on.
a
So
fire.
let me just put a pin in here in the middle of this confession. Oh my God, I'm so sorry that I got you out of the house and tried to rebuild a home for you while you were paralyzed with fear, trauma, and anxiety. Oh
This
dear
is my
God.
confession. This is my
No,
confession.
no, 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 here's my confession. I'm awful.
Well, it was fine until the mirror. And because I was like,
Oh.
I don't know about that. And you're getting it. You're getting it. I even think
Maybe-
you took
maybe-
it and put it, and I had to
maybe-
pay for it.
Okay.
Oh, I have to
maybe,
pay for it.
maybe you need some self-reflection, and that mirror could have come in handy.
This was a long time ago. Okay, so I bought the mirror. I brought it home, and I'm like, why did I buy this mirror? So I sat it right there against that wall, and it sat there for how many months? Like 2, 3 months. And Ross was pissed.
a while,
I still
yeah.
don't understand why you were so pissed about that mirror sitting there. I just wasn't ready to hang it. You know what I mean?
It's
Like,
just annoying. I mean, every time I went over there, it was just sitting on the floor, leaning against the wall. It was like, just return it then. If you're so mad at this mirror, return it.
I just wasn't in the place to. I didn't know where this apartment was going.
Unfair to the mirror. A mirror has one duty to reflect back to us. What is it reflecting? Our shoes? That's not what a mirror's
Yeah.
purpose
Poor
in
mirror.
life is.
This mirror was reflecting trauma. So I just left it there.
Got
And
it.
then one day Ross comes over and goes, give me a hammer and a nail. Remember, you knocked on my door. Give me the hammer, give me a nail. And I did.
That's so like
It-
hot.
Nikki, well, it was
Thank
very
you. It is
forceful.
hot. It is hot. And I didn't just put it anywhere willy-nilly. I said, where do you want it? Where do you want it? I'm putting it up for you. Where do you want it? You can move it, but where do you want it?
Did you really ask me where I wanted it? Because it felt
No,
like you just
Malone,
walked in,
I just-
took it, and you hung it. It goes there.
Yes, that
where-
sounds
and
like
you,
me.
And you were Joan Crawford. That's where a mirror ought to be.
I
Remember?
did say put a mirror where
Where-
a mirror ought to be, like Joan Crawford says, put
Yes.
a window where a window ought to be.
Yes, thank you. So
Well, if
he
you
was-
like it, then you should have put a mirror on it. Nope. Yeah, let me take that back. Can we edit that out?
Doesn't that get a flush? Doesn't that get a flush or something? Okay, so he hung the mirror and he was very satisfied.
Nikki, say it again. Say it again.
If you like it, then you should have put a mirror on it. That's horrible.
That's terrible.
Malone.
All right. So he was very satisfied. I mean, it was almost like a relief came over you. So he left, and later that night I'm sitting there and I'm looking, I'm like, I don't like that mirror. That mirror makes me mad and I don't like it there. So later on, in the dead of night, I heard this crash, right? This loud crash. The mirror fell off the wall and crashed so hard on the floor. Glass everywhere in the dead of night.
Dead of night.
My dog's bed was underneath the mirror. The dog could have been murdered. I could have been killed. It fell in the middle of the night. So
Why
I
are you-
told Ross, I
Right.
I said, oh my God, the mirror fell off the wall in the dead of night. And his reaction, now Nikki, you play me. Your
Okay.
line is, the mirror fell off the wall in the dead of night and it could have murdered me and my dog. And then I'm going to play Ross. I'm going to
Can
do
I
his reaction.
guess? Can I guess what my reaction was?
Yes.
I think, and I know myself pretty well. My reaction was probably, well, then let's go back to Target and get you another one.
Okay. No, you didn't say that.
Okay.
That sounds very gentle and kind.
Ross,
will you
Ross,
please-
the mirror fell off the wall in the dead of the night and almost murdered my dog, Steve.
Did I just
That's-
sit with silence?
That was his reaction. Oh my God. Okay. All right. That's what it was.
Ross was quiet? That seems
No,
very
it was almost like he was mad. Like,
Oh.
Almost.
What was the face you were making when you heard it that maybe we'll understand?
oh, I
Almost
screamed.
mad. No.
When I heard it, I screamed in the dead of night, Nikki. Okay.
I'm
Anyway,
trying to put myself back there, and I think I'm probably thinking you did something to make it fall.
That sounds like Ross. Yeah.
Energetically, you
Right.
didn't love the mirror enough to keep it hanging.
I didn't
And
know
by the way,
what was going
that
on in
mirror,
there. But
that mirror, in my defense, was very well hung.
Doesn't that get a share snap
Yeah,
out
does
of
it
it?
get a flush? Or
Something.
something?
Nothing.
Okay, so okay. So what happened was, here's my confession. The mirror did not fall in the dead of night.
I knew it. You dropped it. You kicked it.
I took that mirror off my wall. I put it on the ground, took a picture of it, and photoshopped it to make it look like it had crashed. And I told you that that thing fell in the dead of night and could have murdered me and my dog. And the truth is that I took it off the wall, put it on the street corner, and watched a hobo take it. And I actually was very happy for the hobo.
You
That's my confession.
we've this has been an ongoing argument in our friendship
Years.
for years. And it never fell off the wall.
How
No.
dare you?
That's
The
my
only-
confession. I
the
took it off
only-
the wall.
the
And I have
only-
pictures. I have pictures.
Oh yeah, do we have a photo that we can
Yes.
show?
The only ounce of regret that I've ever felt is that I potentially put your dog in danger
Oh,
because of my hanging skills. But I know everything that I hang is well hung. And so I didn't even believe it. And that's why I thought it was spiritually, energetically something you did that made the mirror commit suicide. Okay. Because they didn't want to live in your house.
Why
anymore.
didn't you talk though? You just stared at me, and I was going to
Because I
say,
knew
"I'm
that
just
story-
kidding. I photoshopped it," but that reaction made me keep the lie. It made me go,
Because
"You know
I
what? I'm
knew
not gonna say
something
anything."
wasn't. I knew something wasn't right.
I think you did. I will give that to because I remember looking at you going, "He knows that I did something."
Was that
Something
the
wasn't
silence? That was
right.
the silence. Okay. Okay.
I because I hung it solid. The silence is probably like, now that I'm going back and I'm remembering this, the silence was like, this isn't adding up. I knew because when you hang something in a nail, then you like tug on it, you pull down, and it was solid. It was in there.
Okay, this
Yeah.
is good. Now I know what you were thinking, but I wish you would have said this to me at the time and said it was.
No, but what am I feeling now? Do you want to know what I'm thinking now?
Yeah, what are you feeling now?
Betrayed.
It's forgiving. This is a show about forgiveness
yeah, it's
too.
releasing.
Show's
You gotta-
changed.
This
This
is a
the first
full release.
episode. It's none of this was supposed to be about me, and this is an attack.
Okay, Nikki.
Okay,
Wait, we
can
have
we have
pictures.
a moment?
We have pictures.
Sergio, can we pull the
Sergio.
picture up to show the people the amount of
Yes, I want Ross to look at the
Photoshop
picture.
that went down?
If
you
Malone
have-
texts it to me, I can put it in the.
I sent it to you in an
Live stream.
email.
Oh, can you
Oh.
just text it to him
I sent
again?
it
Where
2
it's
days
a
ago.
live show. It's a live show.
Okay, but there's not the confession hasn't ended, and it hasn't ended with me.
Okay.
What?
I have a confession to make.
No. Did you help? with
My
this
name is
plan?
Nikki, and I swear on how much I hate the term Dale Bail that this is my truth.
This is an outrage
I,
that you're involved in this.
wait, you don't even know what my
You
confession
don't even know.
is.
Why are you
I don't need
jumping
the
ahead?
judgment. There's no judgment
Well, the wheel didn't
necessary.
land on you. so
Enjoy
all
the
I can-
show.
The only thing I can assume is that you're piggybacking on this vile confession of Malone.
Piggybacking. I've never heard of piggybacking.
Piggybacking.
I thought, is that a new sexual fetish? Or...
Okay. I knew the whole time. The
This is
truth.
fun. This is what you guys do. This is the gang I got back together.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
He sent
yeah.
me
Well,
the
you know
photo
what?
and said, "Does this look believable for Photoshop?" And I said, "Absolutely, send it ASAP." And I've known the whole time, so I just needed to get
Okay,
that off
any
my
straight
chest.
talker listening to this knows how long this has been going on, and this is outrageous that both of you kept this from me. It
Coming
almost
to the
makes me.
dawn of a new era too. Now,
Yeah.
It almost makes me want to tell each of you what I've been keeping from you.
that's not nice. I thought the show
Please.
was about kindness. And
No,
Guess
I-
what?
positivity,
we have
forgiveness.
someone in the Zoom room. How about that? And I want you to live with that I'm keeping something from you.
Wait,
both of
no,
you.
no, no,
That's
no, no,
not
no.
fair.
We gave confessions, and if you have one, you can't withhold.
Sorry,
can't
the
do
wheel
that.
the wheel didn't land on me.
Uh,
So we have somebody in
Wait, where are the
here.
pictures?
Okay. Well,
did
you
we get
didn't. Sergio saying he didn't get an email from you.
Oh, I
see.
see. Well, they'll be up on the
Um,
social. How about that?
I can't believe that. Let me tell you a story about me. Okay.
no. I feel like I'm in trouble. I think this is the
I think you're in trouble.
antithesis of the
Oh,
show. You
oh.
you tell your confession and then you get reprimanded by by
That's
daddy.
not fair. That's not
Here-
fair,
You know what?
Caribbean.
You know what? You're right. The show should be called "Betrayed by Your Family." Let's change the name. Dale Bell. Can't call you that anymore. Why don't I call you ex-friends? Former friends.
Now it sounds like pig Latin.
Former friends. That's what the name of this show is now. Former friends. A place to be betrayed by your family. Okay.
Hey, you're not even taking any time to think of the hobo that got that mirror. That hobo is he's so happy
Can
right
I tell you
now.
something? Can I tell you that hobo is my new family?
Hobo. He's got this beautiful mirror in his home. Leave him alone. He's so
Yeah,
happy.
he got a really beautiful mirror from Target.
that wasn't broken. It was
Yeah.
Can I tell you
fully
something?
intact.
I'm
End of a
thrilled
great
for my
story.
for my new friend. I'm thrilled for him. And I hope hey, next week, Dale Bears, tune in when I'm hosting it with the unnamed hobo. And these two fuckos are never from again.
Mad,
because
Nikki.
you can you can fake shatter a mirror, but you can really shatter a friendship.
Oh,
Let's go to our Zoom room now with our
perfect deflection. Oh, do we have a confession? Can someone please sidetrack this moment?
Hello?
guys.
Hi.
Wait, who's here? Hold on.
What's happening?
We know your time is valuable. Thank you for holding. Someone will be with you as soon as possible.
Hello? Is someone in the room? Do we
Yes,
have a-
it's
Oh my-
Lemuria.
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 Well, you are our very first Dale Bell before we cancel the show and change it entirely. Let me ask you, Lemuria.
Should just be
and
called
welcome
Ross and the Hobo.
Can I ask you a question, Lemuria?
Yes, absolutely.
Well, for starters, where are you calling from?
From Mount Shasta, California.
Mount Shasta, California. Lemuria, you have chosen not to reveal your facial identity, which I respect.
Me
I have
too.
a story to tell you. I'll tell you
Me
really quick,
too.
okay? All right.
Ooh, okay.
I actually, one time, I went on a podcast much like this. I know it was this. And I was betrayed by people who I love, who I've never lied to, and who I consider family. You know what I mean? Because so many of my family are dead.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And so you have to fill up your life with people that you trust that won't lie to you. You know those
Yes.
those kind of
Yes.
people?
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah.
I do.
Yeah.
I love that you're turning Lemuria's confession into
Yeah,
like your
you're
therapy.
manipulating.
Oh, no. I want to make Lemuria feel welcome. So I just want to give her. Can I confess
Lemuria.
something to you, Lemuria? Can I confess something to you? You
Yes,
listen to this one.
please, everybody.
I have horrible taste in friends.
Oh,
Oh,
My
I
goodness.
know. And the worst part is I just found out.
well, I'll be your friend.
Thank you, Lemuria, because I'm in the market.
Oh, good.
Tune in next week, Dale Bowers, for Ross and Lemuria's. How dare you? Okay, Lemuria,
Terrible.
you are our very first person
I'm
to
very
call
excited.
in. Are you ready to be
Lemuria.
our inaugural Dale Bow?
I am so ready. I'm ready.
Okay, so the time has come for you to share what other confession you have. As I'm going to lick my wounds over here. Share your confession. And can I just put a pin in this, Lemuria? You know, Nikki Malone, I'm 80% kidding.
Well, oh yeah.
oh.
I'd say 70.
What do we
we'll
have
go
to do to
closer.
get the 20% back? Oh, I did some math there. 80?
That's
Is
third.
that
Well,
right?
yeah, 20 or 30. Yeah.
God, you carry the one. I'm impressed. Well,
We know you're kidding, but
I didn't say kidding.
Lemuria.
Yes,
aren't you slightly proud of us for holding this so long?
I am very proud of you.
Thank you, Lemuria.
Thank you.
Yes.
Lemuria, the floor is yours.
Thank
you.
Something is eating at you. You have something you need to confess. This is a safe space for you. Assuming
Thank
this
you.
doesn't hurt anybody, specifically a dear friend.
It does not.
It doesn't. Okay.
It
Lemuria,
hurts.
we
Go.
want you to confess and then we will flush your shame. So
Thank
the floor,
you.
Lemuria, the floor is yours.
Wait, she has to do. Don't forget, we've set
Oh.
up this whole. I am Lemuria, and I
Yes.
swear on blank that this is my truth. This is the truth.
Lot.
So you have
I
to say
am-
your yes. Go. You understand the rules. Go. Thank
I
you.
am Lemuria, and I
Mhm.
swear on what am I swearing on?
Anything
Whatever you
that's
want.
sacred to
On
you.
the Lemurians.
I swear on the Lemurians and all the Moldavite of the world
There you go.
that this is the truth.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, I was at the Rayleigh's in Wairika shopping with one of those little mini carts, and I picked up a lip balm, and I
Mm.
had it in my hand, and I couldn't put it in the cart because it would fall through.
Got
And
Oh,
it.
yes.
somewhere along the way, it ended up in my pocket,
Mhm.
not intentionally at all.
Okay.
I finally got out of the Rayleigh's, which is like a big supermarket, and to my car. And when I was reaching for my keys, I found the lip balm and I did not go back.
Oh my God.
And then, but wait, then I went to the Walmart and I bought some bins, and the checker charged me for 10, but I had 11
Oh.
and
Ooh.
I didn't say anything. So I actively stole that one knowingly and I did not go back.
You
Okay.
so now this is becoming
Okay.
the first
No,
time
this
was
is
an
good.
accident. The second
Yeah.
time is now what we call a pattern.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yes, it is a pattern.
But it was still
Yeah.
an accident. She didn't mean to.
But-
it just,
Yeah.
But I'm-
this is Lemuria, can I tell you this is a fear of mine? Just yesterday I went to Target as a human being does. And I was doing the self-checkout and I wanted to
Uh-huh.
get, you know how they have the little mints, the little sugar-free
Yep.
mints there at the thing, the round ones. I like to keep those in the car. So I scanned it, but I didn't want to put it in the bag because I was putting the bag in the back of my car and I wanted the mints in the car. So I scanned it and then you know what I did? Like the
What?
dorkiest dork. I held it up to the security camera.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Like
Oh.
this, like I paid for it.
Yeah,
And then
oh,
I
look.
that
opened,
is dorky.
I opened up my coat pocket and I was like, I'm putting it in
Oh my
my
God.
pocket. I was all alone. And I did that. Hit it,
So
in
I
my
think the
pocket.
purpose of this story is, Lemuria, you don't ever want to shop with Ross
No.
because you won't be able to shoplift. It's
And he'll
boring.
force a mirror down your throat. Do you ever
Yeah.
pay for your bags? You know how you have to pay 10 cents for a
I-
bag?
always do.
never.
I
You
pay for
do?
my bags. I do.
Oh,
100%.
no way.
Can I
Lemuria
tell
and
you
I-
though? Oh, can I tell you how I'm going to redeem myself for my thievery?
Okay.
No.
A few nights ago, these people drove down my narrow, dark driveway and got stuck, but I called 911 and the sheriff came and arrested them both for all kinds of felonies.
Oh
And
wow.
they're in jail now. Well, the girl's in jail still. And I'm going to start sending $1 bills to her in anonymous cards, mysterious cards. So I'm going to send her money to make up for what I stole.
Now this sounds, Lemuria,
Wow, this
in all
is
honesty,
layered, right? This is
in-
the confession.
sounds insane.
It was insane, but I
What-
looked
no.
her up and he got out the
$1
next
bills?
day.
Why $1 bill? And how many cards are you going to send? And what's
Right.
she going to do with the $1 bills? in
And why
prison?
They
just
can
one?
buy toothbrushes and underwear and stuff in jail. I looked it all up. Yeah, I could buy a money order, but money orders are $2.50, and I'm already going to have to pay $1 for the stamp. So that would, wipe out the total amount that I, thieved. So
So
I
how much, so you're going to send her like what, $10, but like
Yeah.
$1 at a time?
Yeah, well, because I want to freak her out. I'm not going to let her know who sent it. And they're going to be kind of
Huh.
slightly creepy, unusual cards, and
I don't,
I mean, she'll be happy to get the money, but it'll still be
Mm,
weird.
I
So
don't
how
know
is that
I-
like forgiveness if you're creeping them out after they're in jail? I'm curious.
See,
No, I really am.
I Facebooked her, and when she was 19, she stole someone's dog and wouldn't give it back. And
my
Facebook
God.
ended up wrangling it back. But
Okay,
she
wait,
has
hold on.
like a long list of,
Lemuria, like, can I,
crimes.
This is
can
Huh.
I ask you a question, Lemuria?
fascinating.
Sure.
Wait, you got time?
Yeah, I have time all the
No.
time.
No, that was a joke because it
Oh.
sounds like you have time, right? Because you're like tracking this lady down and you're
Oh,
sending $1
well,
at
it
a
only-
time.
It only takes a minute to track her down on Facebook. It's a small town, so
Yeah.
there's
Aw.
not much. But yeah, well,
Okay.
it's to kind of really, because I'm bitter about the fact that of all the inconvenience of having them here and all of that. So
Listen,
yeah,
listen, you're not harming anybody, so
No, these
I'm
are-
not going
these
to
are
judge
good.
you.
There's
all
many
right?
confessions in this one call, and this started with lip gloss, and it got
It did.
better.
Yeah.
So
well,
we're gonna flush any shame
thank
you may
you.
be feeling about any
Yeah.
of this,
Yes.
including the
Aw.
weird Dateliney
Mary.
$1 in a card thing that you're doing. Okay,
thank you.
You know, you don't think you. So
Thank the
everyone,
Lemurians.
we say we don't judge you. No, we say how dare
How dare
you?
you? Thank you for being our first
Thank
official
you,
Dale Bear,
Lemuria.
Lemuria.
Thank you.
Lemuria. Thank
You're
All right,
wonderful,
let's all
Lemuria.
continue.
Wow.
Right,
There's
and
a
you-
lot of conversation in the
Oh,
chat room about
wonderful.
this.
What are people
this-
saying in the chat room?
Somebody said, I'm calling 911 on the show, I guess. And then they're saying, why not, why not narc it out in the first place? Donna Wana is here. Oh, that's really important.
That's your mom. Can I
I like
ask,
this. People are saying, I like this confession.
What
right?
are people saying about how I was betrayed? How,
Oh, I have to scroll
He's
back.
not gonna
from,
let
like
it go.
45 minutes ago.
no, I am
Everyone
going to
is
let it go. I'm just
everyone is
processing.
very
He's processing.
everyone said this is a long game confession, like, right, this has been going on for years, and they're very much appreciating it. And they really, someone said here, I can't believe how amazing and honest Nikki Malone are being right now. Wow, friends, these are real
No
true
one said
friends.
that. No one said that.
Yeah, no, that's nice.
That's no.
Who said
she's
that,
making-
Nikki?
These are real true friends
She was making that up.
forever.
No
Well,
Life.
Let her confess that, Ross.
These are lifelong friends. We all need people like them. Somebody said backstabbers. Dale Bales, backstabbers.
Former friends.
And someone said we should name. Michelle
Almost
said we
me.
should name the mirror Shattered Heart.
Oh, guess
Shattered
Shattered
Heart.
Heart. Oh,
Shattered
listen.
Heart.
Oh,
Oh,
my
Shattered
God.
Heart.
Guess what?
Shattered Heart.
Nikki, listen to this sound. Guess what this means?
Boy, that's loud.
I have no idea. It's like a commercial
popped
break
an
on a
eardrum.
Saturday
Yeah,
morning
popped an
cartoon. I
eardrum
don't know.
out.
Yeah, what is that?
It means we have an email.
Oh,
Oh, is that my cue?
Yeah.
Oh,
that is so weird.
I don't know. I think that to me sounds like
It
Kirk
sounds like-
Cameron's gonna pop on the screen.
Yeah.
That's
Sounds like a
scary.
Nickelodeon show.
Yeah, yeah.
Like a Nickelodeon
What this is,
sting.
but when they change scenes in a sitcom, it's like a palette cleanser and it shows the exterior of the school. That's what. So picture when I play
Yeah.
that, picture the exterior of the How
Oh.
Dare You headquarters.
It does work. It works.
I love it. No, and now I'm in. See, I'm very fair weather. Like, I'm like, I don't like that. I love it. I'm in. Like, it takes me 2 seconds to follow.
I think it matches your
Fine.
shirt.
Okay,
Okay,
quick.
this is an anonymous email from Anne.
Nikki is dressed like Synergy from
Yeah.
Gem and the
Yes.
Holograms.
Yes,
it's
it's-
Showtime Synergy.
Look at the
Thank you.
rainbow sleeves. Let me see
I'm
this-
obsessed
the,
with the
cuff.
sweater.
Okay.
We can vote
Thank
on
you.
who doesn't like it
Thank
and
you.
who does.
We're
Okay,
just confessing our truth.
Nikki, please.
Lumeria.
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 It sounds like something you should take for like.
Oh,
great name.
I'm Ross Matthews for Lumeria.
Do you
The
have
beauty
chronic
cream.
shoplifter's disease? If you do, you should try Lumeria.
Lumeria Cosmetics.
I had a terrible rash until I tried Lumeria.
Have a
Lumeria's
hemorrhoid?
in the chat and she's sending hearts. I love her. She's the gift that keeps on giving. Okay,
Mhm.
you guys, we gotta focus.
Mm-hmm.
Anne says, since 2017, my dad has been battling cancer.
Aw.
Recently, he underwent his third brain surgery to remove 2 tumors. Unlike his earlier surgeries, this one was more intense, and it was followed by complications and including seizures. My mom and my sister and I rotated staying with him in the hospital around the clock. During his stay, he started receiving texts from a contact called Alexa Real Text, which when I Googled it, it turned out to have a Nigerian area code. Very suspicious. My sister began texting Alexa, pretending to be our dad and to investigate the situation. The responses were oddly personal, like, "How's your recovery?" After 10 days, dad was discharged to a rehab facility, and on Christmas morning, my sister visited him and saw a new text from Alexa. Topless. It
Wait.
turns out,
Well,
what? Questions? Mhm.
So the dad is he's getting treatment for tumors and everything, and
In
is
the hospital.
texting.
Alexa
With-
Real Chat. Alexa Real Text, which tracked as a Nigerian number,
So a topless photo
but
comes
then
back.
receives the topless photo back while in the hospital recovering. I mean, no judgment, right?
Huh?
Anne says it turns out the night before, our barely coherent father had texted her, "Santa baby, hurry down my chimney tonight. let me see you topless.
Interesting. So dad's still interested in things and people while he's
Mhm.
okay in the midst of okay.
So, in full detective mode, my sister texted Alexa from her own number, pretending to be someone else. I like
Okay.
this, right? Which spooked out Alexa into asking our dad who he had given the number to. Meanwhile, this is where it gets good. We discovered that dad had sent her money, a
Oh.
few Zelle payments, right? And a recurring $200 credit card charge. By the way, dad's married. Dad's married to mom, right?
Well,
He's in
okay,
a
and you
really
can't-
vulnerable state.
Can't be mad at dad right now because dad's
mean,
yeah, can't okay.
Right? Digging
Yeah.
further, we found $4,200 wired from Best Buy. Apparently, you can send money. So forget Target, go to Best Buy and get your shit, right? They're in a sexting relationship with plans to meet in Florida. And my dad had sent this random person $5,000 during their relationship. So here we are, my dad, cognitively and physically completely declining, had been scammed by a Nigerian sextortionist, and I had to break this news to my mom. And now I'm juggling her feelings of disgust and hatred toward him while grappling with his inevitable passing.
Oh God.
Oh,
Oh God.
this is
And-
sad. This is sad to me because
It's
it's
a-
probably the meds, his mental state. We don't know where he was mentally, why, that made him do that.
Was she
Right?
cute?
Ross,
Is
the
Alexa
poor
cute?
man. I mean, she scammed that man. He was sick.
I know. I know.
Sad.
I know. Oh, and this poor, who's the listener? What's the listener's name?
Anne,
Anne. Oh, we're
Sad.
sending love to you. I
Yes,
just want to flush
Anne.
the
Yeah.
whole experience for Anne.
kind of,
whole
right?
experience.
Don't you think so?
Sorry for your loss, Anne. That's intense.
And I think this is a good example that confessions can come in all shapes and sizes.
Oh,
Sometimes
sure.
just sharing
This one
something. Oh my
makes
God,
me
that is
sad.
a really long flush, Ross.
We'll get a
way
shorter
long.
one for next week. And if anyone wants to email us, the email address is thehowdareyoushow@gmail.com. Thehowdareyoushow@gmail.com.
But what I
feel
hope that Anne gets is a little like letting the air out of the balloon and a little like, I shared it. I said it out loud and I can share my shame and I don't have to like carry this all alone. So
Yeah.
Anne, you're not alone. We're so sorry. We love you. But
Can I tell you the worst
I kind of want a
part?
part two. I want to know what happens.
The worst part is that I just realized the Alexa in Nigeria that I'm sending money to is probably a scammer too. Is it the same
My
one?
God.
Oh my
well, ask for a
God.
topless
Alexa
photo
and
and we can compare.
Oh my God. Guess what, everybody?
What?
Oh,
We have someone in the Zoom room
Mhm.
who's gonna, oh my, come on in.
Bring it in.
This is Amanda.
Come on in.
Amanda, are you there?
Thank you for your
Amanda.
call. We appreciate your business and the
yeah,
opportunity to
sideways.
assist you.
Oh my God.
Please
Amanda,
Amanda.
hello.
Hi.
Well, hello to you,
Hi,
my
Amanda.
dear.
Hey.
Aw.
Hi, babe.
Amanda, where are you?
Oh my gosh. I'm in the beautiful native New York City.
I'm in New York City too.
Wonderful.
Audrey's here.
Yes.
She's barking. Audrey got all excited. She's excited. for you. What can you tell me? What part of the city, if you want to?
Yeah, of course. I live up in Astoria.
Oh, of course, of course. So
Yeah.
we're not far. I'm here I'm in Manhattan, right? I'm right near Central Park, right there, and it's freezing. Isn't it cold?
Oh
Amanda?
God, it's too cold. I haven't left my house in days.
I have
Oh.
a heater under this table. I have a heater blowing on me.
Yeah.
I also have two friends
know.
who lie to me. Say hi to Nikki and Malone.
Oh,
Hi,
Amanda.
Nikki and Malone.
Amanda, hopefully we'll
Hi.
treat you better.
Yes.
Poor
Oh,
Ross.
that's okay. It's okay. Clean slate with me, girls. We'll be
Thank
fine.
Okay. So here's the deal. I don't know if you know how this works, but this is a safe space to confess. We may hurt some feelings along the way, ruin some long friendships too. But we hope to find forgiveness here, Amanda. So, do you have a confession, and do you know how to share it here? The rules.
I believe so. I tell you who I am, who I swear to pawn, and then
Then you share.
that I swear
Okay.
that it's
Okay.
Okay.
that it's true,
Let's
that
go.
it really happened.
Okay.
Okay. All
Correct.
right.
I know that's right.
Okay.
I have no idea what that is.
Okay.
So, Amanda,
Can I tell
do
He
you?
knows it's right.
What is
Who
I know
is
that?
that?
that's right.
Malone sent it to me. What sound effect is
I think
that?
it's like
Malone?
SZA, or it's one of these rap artists. I think.
Okay, you know that's right.
you
That's
have
what she-
Megan.
okay.
Maybe it's Megan Thee
Mhm.
Stallion.
Stallion. Okay.
I know
Amanda,
that's right.
got it. Now it's
Okay.
entering
So
my
good.
brain in the proper way. Thank
Okay.
you.
Amanda, the floor is yours.
My name is Amanda, and I swear on my best friend, Nick Gilbert, my best friend in the entire world, that this story is true.
I used to have best
Aw.
friends.
Oh my God. Yeah. And thanks to my best friend, I'm here today. So,
Oh.
somebody's doing, sorry, it got dark. Oh my God.
Amanda.
So
Okay.
this is
Take
the
it
story.
away.
So a couple of years ago, in the dead of winter, just like this, I decided I was going to take a stroll down to beautiful Astoria Park. As we know,
Mhm.
bright blue skies, clear day, very chilly. So I'm all bundled up, but I'm like, I'm gonna go and go take a walk down at the park right at sunset. Had kind of had a stressful day at work. It's gonna be a great day. And I'd been a little bit sick like the week before, and so I was just like really needing to get out of the house. So I walk the like mile and a half or whatever it is to get to the park. And I'm down on the waterfront enjoying myself. I'm taking pictures. The sunset is beautiful. And then all of a sudden I felt a little lurch, if you will.
Oh.
Mm, mhm.
Down in your tummy?
Yeah, girl. Uh-huh.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
A grumble.
A little low
Oh,
rumblings.
no.
And I panicked. Indeed, gasp. I was in kind of, if you've been to Astoria Park along the waterfront, there's no immediate restaurants, no like grocery stores or anything very close, especially if you go in towards the center. There's either you go to one far end where there's some porta potties, or there is a restroom building that's like directly in the center of the park, and it's right next to like a child's play area. So
Do we all know what's going to happen?
I know.
Sweaty. I'm
We
sweaty.
all know.
I was too, girl. Let me tell you, as cold as it was, beads of sweat. So stressed.
I know that's right.
literally, I'm like, okay, they can't, New York City cannot be so barbaric that they don't have the restroom. The park's not closed today, right? Like, it's not after dark. The restroom must be open. So I go in search of the restroom. And again, so like it's right next to where like the child's play area.
Oh,
so I'm like,
Lord.
come on, it must be open. Children have to use the restroom. As do I. Okay. So I finally, I'm like, doing everything I can to hold my composure, panicking. And then, so I see the building.
We're holding more than your composure, but
Literally.
Nikki, well done.
And so I see the building, and naturally, your body kind of gets that, oh my God, we're almost there, girl. You can do this.
Yes.
And
Isn't that
so
weird
I
how
get-
that works when the toilet's getting, you're getting more near to that? You have to go more.
yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
Psychological.
It's, and I feel like an Olympic athlete. Like I am flexing, I'm
Sweating.
doing everything that I can, sweating, all of it. Give me the gold medal, right? I'm like, I'm going to achieve this. It's going to be great.
But she hasn't flushed it yet.
Right.
Hasn't even made its appearance
Oh,
yet,
That
Ross.
was just
God.
wishful thinking.
Oh,
Wishful
God.
flushing.
Yeah. And so I get up to the small brick building. I reach for the handle with just all of this. It's going to work. It's going to happen. And I pull, and it doesn't. And it's locked.
I'm like clenching my
One
butt.
of
Can I
Clenching.
So
Can I just ask, wait, Amanda, can I ask what you're wearing right now?
Yeah,
It's
so-
important. Do you have tights on?
No, I have blue jeans.
Uh,
You know what I mean? I'm wearing like my like blue jeans and like my big black like long puffer coat,
Just
That'll
the
come
blue
in
jeans?
handy.
You didn't have
Pretty
any panties on, or a little,
Of course,
shield or
of
something,
course.
a little panty shield?
My raw dogging in the blue jeans in the dead of winter, sir? Who do you think I am?
So you had little panties on.
What do you think?
So
What kind of
cute.
dirty secrets other than shitting in the park do you think I have? Okay, come on. Not that girl, unfortunately. No, so I the door's locked and I'm in full panic. Like now I'm really like, oh no, this is happening. What do I do? And there's a garbage can, but I would have had to like lift myself up and I would have been in full view. I got so scared.
Oh.
So I went like around the corner of this little brick building and up against the brick wall
Mhm.
is like a grate, like a storm grate.
Okay.
Oh,
And
oh.
I just kind of looked around and I was just like, I have no other choice. And so we did a wall sit, and
sit. Mhm.
we had and
A wall sit. That's where
No,
you lean
well,
against the wall to
yeah. Where
you, like,
prop yourself
sit.
up.
It's great
Yeah,
she knows
so-
about a wall sit. Have you not
Right.
heard of that before?
Never heard of a
Ross?
wall sit.
It's very enjoyable.
Yeah.
I want to do one.
So I pulled my pants down, I did my wall sit, and I did what I had.
Question, just a
do.
really quick follow-up question. The cleanup, did you?
Yes.
Thank you.
So we were just kind of like not all the way post pandemic, right? And so
Mhm.
because of that, I had masks. I had like multiple masks in my pocket.
Very resourceful.
Mhm.
Yes. And I actually also had hand sanitizer. So
Beautiful.
Wow.
we really were put together for such a shit show, if you will.
I do have to applaud you
How
that
cute.
if you are going to have a wall sit,
Yep.
that is the way you came correct. And I want to encourage everyone. I always
Thank you.
keep a tissue or napkin in my jacket. It's usually
Smart.
for a nose blow or, oh God, this is on, we gotta clean that up or
Right,
something.
right.
Not necessarily to wipe my ass, Amanda, but
I know.
I'm impressed with you're like a MacGyver. You're like a little shitting MacGyver is what you are.
Aw.
Listen, when you have to do what you have to do,
Yes.
you MacGyve. You know,
Yes,
Yeah,
like that's
yes, you
yeah.
do.
Make
Well,
it a verb.
I want you to have no guilt about that, and I'll tell you
No.
why. One, it's a body thing. We all have bodies. We all do that. Okay. But what
Yes.
I want to sing your praises for is that you did it on a grate. That's the
Yes.
best. That's actually great.
Right?
It is great.
It's great that you found a
Yeah.
grate.
Thank you.
And the cleanup. So you should have zero. Can we all agree zero guilt on this?
Yes.
Zero
Zero.
guilt.
I am
Zero guilt.
proud.
I find it. She was
Amanda-
very resourceful.
Hold on.
Thank you for sharing. We are flushing
Thank you,
your
Amanda.
guilt. Thank you
That
so
was
much.
wonderful.
May
And
I
thank your
actually-
poop.
We are almost out of time, Amanda. So make it very quick, okay?
It's
We have to
very
run.
quick. The guilt actually that I have isn't around the actual act of the shitting. It was just post that. I stood up after I had finished my business, and a lady walked around the corner right as I had was done.
Yes.
And she and her little dog came around the corner, and I was embarrassed, but I was just like, oh, hi. And she was really rude to me. She looked at me with a rude face. And I was like, oh, okay, well, that's fine. But then her dog made eye contact with me and then turned and walked directly at my shit.
Well,
Oh.
And so I thought that's what I felt a little guilt about. So I don't
we're
know.
gonna flush that. We get rid of that.
Yeah.
can flush
Get rid
that.
of that.
I
Get
don't
a
know if
clean
I'm gonna
wipe.
flush that. I want to say thank you to you, Amanda, and thank you
Thank
for
you,
your
Amanda,
you.
and your
face.
poo.
Yes,
You came in here, showed your face, brave of you.
Brave.
Yes,
Thank you so
very
much.
Thank
brave.
you.
Mwah.
Thank you, friends.
Mwah.
Take
Bye.
care.
Oh my
We
gosh.
love you.
Love
We love
you.
you.
Amanda.
Bye.
So, Malone,
Yeah.
there are many ways for people to make confessions. Of course, you can email us at thehowdareyoushow.com, thehowdareyoushow.com. You can call all week long. You can call our number. I think it's on the website at 360 something. Figure it out. I don't know. And you can zoom in when we're live. But Malone, you are hitting the streets. Nikki,
And-
we like to send Malone out into the world. He walks around and people share with him. And he's going to get confessions from real time, record them and bring them back
That's
here.
amazing. So we have share bears now. Shale bears?
Shell bells.
Yeah.
And Dale bells.
This is
Shell
Malone
bell.
on the street.
Oh, that's like Beverly Hills 90210.
Exactly.
Do you like that, Malone? Do you
Yeah.
like that sound? Okay, great. Super. So, oh shoot. Okay, so which one? I have 3 of them. So which one do you want me to do, Malone? Because we only have time for
Just
one.
play
We're
'em in
almost done.
well, they're so short, Ross. Just play them all.
Well, okay. Again, I don't know if I could be any more clear. We only have time for you really want to do all of them? You don't want to save?
No, they're so short.
Okay. All right. Okay, let's do it. Okay.
Okay. Well, Well, we
All
could
right.
shorten that,
Yeah.
maybe.
Hi, it's
Right?
Malone on the street, and I'm here with. Would you like to say your name, or would you like to be anonymous?
Shannon Marie.
Hi, Shannon Marie. All right. Do you have a confession?
Well, shoot. All right. My confession would be I stole a tip jar out of a weed store.
Go. Were they all high and they just didn't notice?
Yeah, and I was too. / drunk.
Well, you didn't return it later, or like do anything to
No,
make up.
I should have.
Do you know how much it was?
Oh, man. It was like at least over like 200.
What did you remember? Anything you bought with it? Like, did you buy something special?
Oh, man.
Shannon Marie.
I just went and bought some wine.
Thank you so much. You think I'm sexy?
Duh.
Love you.
Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. Cool. So that's one. Malone on the street. All right.
Well, what a cute little child. Do you have anything to confess?
Hey. No.
Thank you so much.
Understood. That's beautiful. Great.
Aw, Buttercup.
And here is the third one.
It's Malone on the street, and I'm here with. Do you want to stay anonymous, or do you want to say your name?
Anonymous.
Oh, you want to be anonymous. Okay. So, do you have a confession, something you'd like to get off your chest?
Confession. Let me think.
Great.
Hello? You think I'm cute?
Very.
Thank you so much. You like my my body?
Super. It's amazing.
Okay. That's wonderful. Okay. Well, those are, I don't know.
Well, he had a confession that he told me off my the mic.
Oh, what was, if you tell me that confession, I can flush all three of them in one flush.
One flush,
Okay.
yep.
I'll make it quick. He slept with a guy, met him on Grindr, slept with him, and at the end of sex, the guy said, "I have gonorrhea," and so he went into his bathroom. Yeah.
I know that's right.
And he went in this under the sink and got the Comet, the Comet cleanser, and put it in his mouth.
No.
Mhm.
No.
Thinking that it would kill the gonorrhea out. The guy came in and saw that it was all.
In his mouth?
In his mouth.
Foaming? Did he call
And-
poison control?
He kicked him out.
Oh, God.
Snap out of it.
Well, I got to tell you, that is, don't do that, everybody. Don't do that.
Yeah.
If
Isn't
you
that
run in-
terrible? That's his confession, though.
if by chance you get gonorrhea, you just go to a doctor. I've heard,
Yeah.
Malone, right? I don't know.
That's an easy fix.
Understood. Well, I want to flush all of those people stealing jars, not having a confession, and
Being a
getting
baby.
gonorrhea and putting comment on your tongue. Don't do it. Don't
Don't do it.
do
In your
it.
mouth. Gargle.
Wow. I'm exhausted.
I'm tired.
Well, how do you think I feel?
That was a
Not
lot.
only did I just push all those buttons,
Yeah.
forgive all those people.
Yeah, you did a lot. You always did a lot.
I also lost lifelong friends.
Oh, God. I've moved past that.
Yeah, me too.
Well, thanks
So,
everyone for
yeah.
watching the.
The first and last of the show.
We'll miss you, Dow Bows.
Wait, no. Wait, hold on. Wait. Are we really done?
I'm just a wheelchair bear.
Malone, I just want to
It's
say
so weird.
really quickly, you say you hate something and then you double down and send a voice text that says Dale Bale, and now we're locked in. We're stuck for the rest of our lives.
but I had to make it my own. I had to make it enjoyable for
I'm
me.
just a
because I
wheelchair bear.
couldn't take that serious. You
Can you
seriously
send me-
cannot say Dare
Can you
Bears.
Can you send me another one that says it right? Dow Bow.
No, why don't you make it? Because I can't
Dow
say it.
Bow. Okay, understood. I will.
Dow
You
Bow.
know, everybody, there are things we regret in life.
Yes.
This will always be one of them.
Flush it. You know, flush it.
We're back next week, right?
Flush chat. Hey, we are here.
Oh, that's a good one. Flush it.
Flush chat. So we are here Mondays for as long as we want to. I don't know how long we're going to do this, but we wanted to see if it was fun. Did you have fun? Did
One
you
show.
Did you
I
enjoy it, Nikki?
Yes.
I love this. I'm obsessed. I will come. What? I will
What?
be here every
Nikki.
Monday.
Malone, how do you feel? Because this is like, and you guys, if you're watching live or listening, don't listen to this part. This is just for us. So shh. Nikki Malone, did you like it? Don't. I won't tell them. Did you
No,
like
I really
doing
did.
this?
I think
I loved it.
Yeah, I did too.
You did. So
I
should we
loved
do it again? Do you think? Or
I think we
just-
should do it. Same time, same place next
Yes.
week.
So we should do it like every Monday at 3 p.m. Pacific, 6 Eastern.
Sounds
I
good.
think that's a good time.
Yeah.
And I
Right,
think,
and
you
if-
know, there's a voicemail and there's a way to email us. And so I think we can get more people.
All
to
right,
the
let's do
people
the
like it
salute
in the
then.
chat,
Okay.
Nikki?
We'll see you next week, everybody.
People in the chat like
Mondays,
it?
6 p.m. Eastern, 3 Pacific. Everybody, hands up. Dow Bow.
Dow
I'm
Bow.
just a wheelchair bear.
See you next week.
Bye.